All right, Kevin Jackson, USA Wrestling, developmental coach, world champion.
Right on.
Now at this point, what has the last couple days been like from your standpoint?
It's been intense, it's been a lot of fun. Just to watch guys go out there and compete, compete to their true potential, compete with, with everything they have to accomplish goals that they set for themselves. It was a lot of fun, and these guys deserve it. They're the best team in the world, and they deserve it.
I don't think it's probably hyperbole to say this morning, and you could probably even stretch it into tonight, one of the best days in American wrestling history.
For sure. I would like to not take to that heavyweight match. We built up some drama rolling into that heavyweight match, but yeah, it was exciting. I mean, to have 4 guys in the finals, to go 14-0 on the day, coming into the finals, I can't remember a day like that. And I've been around for a long time. I've been on some really good teams, senior level teams that won a lot. But this team is special. I mean, there's some special guys. There's some leaders, between Fix and Hall. They led this team. Gable is a quiet leader. So these guys really wrestle for each other, and they wrestle for themselves, and they wrestle for Team USA.
You're a guy that has intimate knowledge of the inner workings of USA Wrestling and the whole system. In your opinion, where were the seeds planted for what's going on in the age level system right now?
Well, I just think, when Brandon Slay came in and he started working with that developmental team, him and Bill Zadek, and even Doc Bennett, he told me a long time ago that there were a group of kids coming that are going to be really good, and I think it's these kids, and but these kids are special. They've been wrestling for a long time. I'm not sure. I think the seeds were planted way even before they got on the national scene with their parents and their club coaches and their junior high coaches, kids coaches. So it took a lot of people to help these guys get to where they're at right now, and they can only get better. I mean, they're junior world champions, but there's a lot of room for growth from all of these kids.
Yeah, and I think I said this to Zeke too. I mean, there are guys sitting at home that have won world titles and junior world titles, cadet world titles. There are guys that are going to that trip to Greece here in a month that are, Kurt McHenry, a returning champion. Whitlake is medaled. It looks like this thing's got staying power.
I think it really does. I just think we've developed a system in the United States now that the kids can see as much wrestling as they want to see these days. They can see wrestling online. They can see it on Big Ten Network. They can see it more than they've ever had in our history. And so kids are getting a lot better at a lot younger age. Technical skill. They can see the best guys in the world compete, and it wasn't like that. So I think this is a great time for wrestling. I think it is a great time for USA Wrestling, and it's only going to get better. I think this team's motivated our cadet team. It's going to motivate our senior team to go out there and compete with the same energy and intensity as these young men did. And so I think things are good.
Russia had a pretty good tournament too. It's not like you guys snuck through the back door on this.
Yeah. Pretty dramatic. I mean, pretty dramatic coming down the Gable. We needed to win 2 matches. I really felt like, we had a chance to win all 4 of those matches. Obviously, Ryan, this is his first international tournament, and Russians take advantage of that. They take advantage of that, especially in parterre, and he would defend for just not long enough, and we gave up some points on the mat, and that cost us a match. I really thought Zahid was going to bring home that gold medal. I think he is the best guy in the world. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Disappointing to see, almost the same call go against us that Fix didn't get in his final. At the same time, Zahid's going to grow from this experience. He's going to learn from it. He's going to be a world champion as well.
Dayton Fix 53-1 today.
Unbelievable. I mean, him and Mark Hall, they really led the way. Mark probably didn't score as many points as Dayton, but he dominated the tournament. He pinned in the finals. Fix is special. I think last year really motivated him. Not winning the World Championship last year drove him to do what he did in this tournament. No one trains harder than Dayton. I mean, there's guys probably that train as hard, but no one trains harder. And to see his commitment to the game is special. And at such a young age, to see the commitment of these young men at such a level makes him special. And so I was really happy and excited to be able to work with these guys. It was truly a privilege and a blessing to spend some time with these guys this summer.
What makes Fix such a monster on top?
Well, he has a go-to turn. I mean, he has a go-to turn that has a second and a third option. When he goes for that trapped arm, he can bar it, he can trap it. If that guy turns that hip down, he can gut the other way. And so he has that go-to turn. He's got 3 options coming off that action, and so that makes him a monster on top. And he's a big, strong, 55-kilo kid, and I don't think too many guys can stay with him. He's gonna be a monster on the collegiate circuit. He's gonna be a monster at the senior circuit. So he has a great future.
Gable, youngest guy in this tournament, maybe.
Yeah.
And rolls through it. I mean, I think 61 to 11 or something like that.
I've been saying it for a couple of years. This kid's special. I asked him when the last time he lost, and he said never. And I'm kind of believing that's the fact. It's unbelievable the athletic skill that this kid has, and not only that, he's a student of the game, and he has a technical skill to go along with his athletic ability, and he works hard. He trains hard. He's the future. He's definitely the future. I don't know when that future is gonna hit on the senior level, but it's coming, and it's coming pretty soon because this kid can flat out wrestle. I think he was a little conservative in that final match, trying to bring home that team title, and he dominated. He did dominate the tournament, and he could have been a cadet this year. So that's pretty special.
Got anything else for us?
No, just we're all champs now. Team USA won, and these guys wrestled hard. They wrestle with heart. They wrestle with passion. They flew the colors proud, and we're all champs now. So congratulations to Team USA.